Okay, so the last method is called source IP hashing load balancing algorithm. Okay, let's see this. This algorithm combines source and the destination IP address of the client and server to generate a unique hash key. The key is used to allocate the client to a particular server. As the key can be generated if the session is broken, the client request is directed to the same server it was using previously. This is useful if it is important that the client should connect to the session that is still active after a disconnection. For example, retain item in shopping cart between sessions. Now, before learning this, let's talk about the hash algorithm. Now, hash algorithm generally we learn in cryptography and network security. In the hashing algorithm, we provide some sort of data or message, and hash will generate the hash value. So the hash algorithm is, there are many hashing algorithm. Maybe some popular I am writing MD5, SHA 128, SHA 256. These are some what you can say popular hash algorithm. Now, what is this algorithm is? These algorithm will generate a hash value of constant size. It means that if I'll provide Suraj Sharma as the data, the hash algorithm will generate the value which is of a size based on the algorithm. Let's say it is producing 128 bit, it is producing 128 bit, it is producing 256 bit. Let's say I am using SHA 256. So always the size of the hash value is 256. This is the one thing. Second thing is, if I am giving the same data to the algorithm, any of the specific algorithm, it will give me the same output. Same data, same output. Same data, same output. Okay. Now, what it is saying that, it is saying that whenever we want a server to serve a request, so what it will do, the load balancer will find out the hash key. This hash key will be find out by the source IP address combining with, so this is a concatenation sign, destination IP address. Destination IP address is the server IP address, and source IP address is the client IP address. These two IP address will be combined together, given to a hash algorithm, and this hash algorithm will produce the hash value or the hash key. Here it is written hash key. It is also called hash value. Now, what is the use of it? Based on the hash value, this hash value is generating a value that will be converted into the the server number, and this server number is let's say 1, server number 2, server number 3. So this hash value will be mapped with the server. So let's say if the connection goes off, next time again, the same client has given the request. So instead, let's say if that request is running here in server number 1, the request is running. If that the connection will be disconnected, then next time if the same client has given the request, so we'll map it, we'll get the same hash value. From the same hash value, it will be connected to the same server. So this request will again given to the same server. So in that way, what will happen is whatever request has been executed till now, the same server will serve it, so that there will be not much work, or from the scratch, they doesn't have to work. So they will work from where the disconnection will be done. Okay, so that we can efficiently utilize the resources. That is the objective of this source IP hashing load balancing algorithm. So it is just like, let's say in Amazon, you are putting some item into the cart, and next time when you log in again in your account, the same item will be there in your cart. So what they do is they will map your user ID or username with their database, and they will find out like in that particular user ID, these item has been put it into the cart. So next time when you open it, the same item you can see in that particular cart, right? So that is a usefulness of mapping with the same server again and again. If the request will given to the server, so the same server will be served that request again. That is the objective of source IP hashing load balancing algorithm. So here we have learned many load balancing algorithm, and all those load balancing algorithm can be used into the cloud for the load balancer. So any of these load balancing technique we can use depend upon the requirement of the cloud service providers, and they will use it.